Okay, I did have the commentary on, unfortunately. So it's Western Melbourne. I think I need to do Toyota HILUXES versus Richmond Toyota Advantage Tigers. And I'll just have a look at the ladder. Basically it should be like in the real thing, and I think Richmond should win. They're at $1.25 to win, and Western Bulldogs at $5. Yeah, Western Bulldogs, I got like only 63% percentage kind of them at the moment, kind of like a real thing, kind of. I think they're going to be better than that, kind of, but to start with, they weren't that good. And yeah, so maybe they'll do a bit better in this game. And Richmond, only 87%, they're like way, like heaps like in the actual real thing. So yeah, so they may actually thrash, say, Western Bulldogs by about 40 points, I expect. 40, 50 points, but still we'll just see what happens. And yeah, if they win, then they'll probably go to 9th, just behind the West Coast Eagles. And then poised to actually win the last game and get in the finals. Okay, let's go to the game. And so is out of the finals, basically.
It's disappointing for the players when they get such a low turnout. Joining me is former Richmond full forward, the great Matthew Richardson.
Hey Dennis, tonight should be a really special game.
The two teams to be mixing it up this evening are the Bulldogs and Richmond. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it.
In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken.
The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. Umpire tosses the coin. Round two. These lineups look very strong and both teams look fired up and set to go. The opening siren is moments away and you can feel the excitement building. Nothing like an opening dance, right, Richard?
If you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail.
Marriage knocks it down the field. Umpire not having a bar of that and signalling for a ball up. Knocks it down in front. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Morris. Batchelor with a big bump to Wallace. Morris throws it, clear as day. Caddy feeds it wide. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Griffiths on the borderline of his range. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. Griffiths sinking his first goal. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Griffiths knows that was something special. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Roughhead hits a deft touch from Dixon. A loose ball scooped up. Wallace with a mighty fist. Dalhouse taps. Tapped by Johannesson, guided by Dixon. Grimes gathers. Grimes taps. Tapped by Boyle. With the ball now. Hunt is able to squeeze a kick through the pad. Kicks. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. The contest, no match for him. Sends it on its way. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Cramery. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Boyd kicks the ball. He grabs it. He steadies now in front of goal. Dixon kicks for goal. It's through for a point.
The lead is easily in reach for the Bulldogs. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Prestia has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. A good mark under the circumstances. He kicks quickly. A mark by Suckling. Gets boot to leather. A great effort. Martin with the kick. He was never going to get that. Hand pass by Wallace. Picture perfect drop punt. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Dixon taking aim. 40 metres from home. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. The Bulldogs can still catch up here. They're less than a goal down. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. The ball in the hands of Martin. Wins the hard ball. Kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
McIntosh has so much potential. He could just be anything. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Roughhead taps it. Asprey with the ball. He gains possession. McIntosh gets the bouncing ball.
Griffiths presents and takes the mark. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Caddy going from number one. A goal for Richmond. Caddy getting his first. Richmond have scored the last two goals. Richmond with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Bulldogs 12-2. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Celebration time after that one for Caddy. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Marriage hits it. Clean tap by Caddy. Morris gathers it. He'll get a free for that tackle. Far too high. Morris trimming the grass with that kick.
The Tigers haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Bulldogs. Griffiths has a kick. Only at the half.
Wood waiting for the man to free up. Plays onto himself. He kicks and clears the ball out of the 50. Takes that one strongly. Stabs the ball. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Great mark under pressure. Morris with a perfect drop punt. Smith, the better man there. Jams it on the boot now. He was never going to get that. Manages to get a hand to it. Able to grab it on the half volley. Marriage kicks it out of congestion. Wins the hardball. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Bumps the pigskin. Nice mark there.
Miles needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. That's a nice strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Morris with the kick. He gets the upper hand.
Testing shot outside the 50. A 30-degree kick for Dalhouse. Strong mark. Boots it. And the mark will be paid. Whoa, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long kick.
Rance just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Rough head with the mark. Puts boot to ball. He claims the ball. Puts boot to ball. It's a mark.
Suckling setting his sights on the goals. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. A 45-degree angle for this kick. He picks up the loose ball. Bumped by McRae. Boyd decisively. Dixon gets it on the bounce. Dixon thumps the ball for goal. The Western Bulldogs trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this.
Grimes has improved his hands to a point now that he can release players from tight pack situations. Grigg has bumped off the ball. Rance gets the ball. He kicks it long. Miles with a strong mark. He slams that on the boot. Good mark.
Kicked by Wallace. The contest, no match for him. A monster kick will be required from here. A mark by Dixon. 50 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Stringer got under it. 35 metres out. Stringer with the shot. Richard, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Grimes gets set to kick it back in. Takes that one strongly.
Prestia always has the ball on a string. Dalhouse marks the ball. Sending it on its way. That's a mark. He kicks the ball. That's a mark.
Nice drop punt. The mark is taken by Edwards. Gets boot to high. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Shot by Griffiths. He kicks it gun barrel straight. The Tigers have scored the last 3 goals. Richmond by 15 points.
Griffiths is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He loves it. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Roughhead, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Great mark under pressure.
Redpath has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. He boots it. He marks the ball. He boots it. Marriage with the mark.
He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Marriage takes a shot. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. The Tigers in front. Wood gets set to kick it back in. Redpath wins the marking contest. Boots it. Nice hands. Sends the Sharon on its way. Great mark under pressure. 65 metres out. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. That was the peg.
Morris has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. He gets it under pressure. Crammery puts his boot on it. Grigg gets a favourable bounce. He slams that on the boot. He takes the contested mark. Puts boot to ball. He takes the contested mark.
Morris boots it. Boyd takes it well.
He slams that on the boot. Dunkley marks it.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice hands. Grigg slams it on the boot. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Gets boot to high. Ruffhead grabs that one. Gets boot to leather. Strong mark by Dalhouse. Kicks it. Dixon had it, lost it. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Deft touch from Marriage. Timely handball. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Good drop punt by Batchelor. And the mark will be paid. Floston puts it on the boot. A great effort. Marriage, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick 40 metres out. Going for goal number 1. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. Richmond lead the Western Bulldogs by 17.
Wood has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. Wallace takes the mark. He gets boot to the ball. A good contested mark there. Boyd puts his boot on it. Suckling marks it.
This will certainly test him from this distance. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Ruffhead with the kick. Marked by Dixon. 50 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Takes that one strongly. Grigg directing the play. Sends it outside the 50. Kicks it. Batchelor spills it. Boyd read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. And the mark will be paid. Marriage kicks it a long way. Floston takes it well. 45 metres out. Sends it on its way. Caddy gets the upper hand. 35 metres out. Caddy with the shot. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. The Tigers by 3 goals. Wood gets set to kick it back in. Nice work from Pickett.
The Western Bulldogs are doing all the right things and concocting opportunities inside the forward 50, but they just aren't getting on the scoreboard. Sending it on its way. It's a mark. Sending it on its way. Martin claims the ball.
Gets boot to leather. Nice mark there. Boyd feeds it wide. Boyd presents and takes the mark. Kicks. He has no trouble grabbing that one. A lovely drop punt. Ruffhead the better man there. The first term will end any moment now. The mark is taken by Dixon. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. 45 metres out. That's a very well executed goal. The Western Bulldogs in trouble. Let's check out the stats.
The stats show that both teams are practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage. The tackling has been really equal in this match so far. The Tigers 10, the Western Bulldogs 4.
Insightful, Richard. Players have received their instructions and they're ready to start play again.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Suckling comes away with the ball. Cleanly picked up. Miles passes it. Asprey won't hit the intended target. Caddy has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 50 metres from home. Caddy taking a chance at goal. The huge kick makes it to the goals. Caddy gets number 2. The pressure just eased off for the Tigers. They've now got a 3-goal lead. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Caddy chose the goal umpire the right signal. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Rough hit with a big fist on it, controlled by Grants. Boyd with the ball. Handballs from the tackle. Gains possession. Nice interception. Asprey slams it on the boot. Levin takes it well. Kicks it. He gets above the crowd.
The Bulldogs just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Boyd boots it. Batchelor with the spill. Miles with the kick. He knocks it down. A clear free kick there, pushed in the back.
Chips it down towards half forward. Liberatore with the mark. Gets boot to Leather. Kramerick presents and takes the mark. Chips it down towards half forward. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Bumps the pigskin. Rance with the mark.
Rance is an intelligent footballer, and I love watching him. He is great at dragging his opponent over to a one-on-one and creating ineffective two-on-one situations. Boyd, just the better man in that contest. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice, strong mark. Sending it on its way. Dixon takes the mark.
45 metres out. Going for goal number 2. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. The goal eluding them each time. The Western Bulldogs are on the ropes right now.
Grimes would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. He gets it under pressure. Hunt with the kick. It's a mark. Grigg puts his boot on it. Cramery, just the better man in that contest. Sending it on its way. Dunkley just wanted it more then. He boots it. He gets it under pressure.
He spears the ball. A solid mark from McIntosh. Kicks hurriedly. An easy grab for Martin. Gets boot to high. A solid mark from Kramer. A desperate kick there. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Bumps the pigskin. Takes it well.
Rance is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time. Wallace marks it. He gets boot to the ball. A good contested mark there. Boyd kicks it long. He drops the mark. That was a brave bump. It's been cut off. The ball finds its target. He wins the contested mark.
Wallace sends the ball on its way. Over the top of the pack. He gets a kick out of the pack. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Guided down nicely by Smith. Deft touch from McIntosh. Dishes it off by hand. Bad kick, resulting in a free to the Tigers. Slams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Boots it. Batchelor gets the upper hand.
Batchelor needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. He hits it. Gloston picks up the loose ball. He taps it.
Smith with a clinical drop punt. Perfect timing from McIntosh. Gets boot to high. Edwards with the mark. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. I guess it was worth a go. Redpath bumped off the ball. Picked up the ball. Morris picks up the loose ball. Strong mark by Wallace.
Wallace needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Rance really forced to earn that mark. He boots it. Martin with a strong mark.
Lovely drop punt. The ball heads out of bounds. The umpire has thrown it in. Good fist. Asprey gets the ball. Intercept by Wallace. Dropped by Boyd. He gets his hands on the footy. Great mark. Edwards kicks it. Hands like dinner plates.
Griffiths has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him. Batchelor goes for home. That's a goal.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. Batchelor with the goal, and he runs back into position. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one, guided by Roughhead. A favourable bounce. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Passed by Circling. Wallace going for number 1. Nice hands. Going for goal number 1. The Western Bulldogs are really under the gun here. Grimes gets set to kick it back in. Plays onto himself. Boots it. Martin lobs the pass. Kicks it. He has space for an easy mark.
Asprey, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Edwards puts his boot on it, kept his composure then. He slams that on the boot. Griffiths claims the ball.
The ball is slammed towards goal by Griffiths. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. Richmond with a handy break, leading the Western Bulldogs 35-12. And the mark will be paid. 30 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. Richmond are liking this, a 4-goal lead. Not much on offer for Wood. It's Edward Scissorhands. Edwards feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Closton knocks it through for a point. Richmond beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 37-12. Great mark. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies, just get them in flying formation. Closton skims the woodwork for a point. Would you believe it? Another point. Richmond with the advantage as they lead the Bulldogs 38-12.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, the Bulldogs might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. A little kick and it's play on. Strong mark there. Morris boots it. Wallace with real good use of the body.
Hastily kicked. Suckling has it. Kicks. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Asprey kicks it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Works it across the ground. Strong mark by Boyd. Kicks it. Taken by Martin.
Martin obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. It's a mark. He boots it. A nice contested mark. Sending it on its way. The mark will be paid. Marriage kicks the ball. Batchelor marks the ball.
Jams it on the boot now. Griffiths gets the upper hand. 35 metres out. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Richmond add one to their tally. That's his third. He's doing his job out there.
Griffiths shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. His teammates rush over. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Good fist. Morris gets it on the bounce. Choose to kick it. Strong mark.
Morris. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Dunkley puts his boot on it. Boyd with good strong hands. Sending it on its way. Wallace with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
50 metres from home. And the fans are riding this one home. That kick has gone well wide and hit the point post on the full. Free kick. Grimes takes a low stab kick. Nice mark there. Dalhouse will have to put everything into this one. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Kick by Dixon. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Prestia feeds it wide. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Grant's just ridiculously consistent. I'd like to see a clanger from him for a change. When coaches have someone like him in the lineup, they can just sleep a lot easier knowing how reliable he is. Dalhouse kicks it.
You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. He's running hot, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
Boyd racking up the possessions. McRae guides it. Wallace, a good drummer. He's got the football now. He runs into the goal. Going for goal number 1. The Bulldogs are just being completely humiliated right here. They look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. He kicks and clears the ball out of the 50.
Prestia has so much potential, he could just be anything. He marks the ball. Martin kicks the ball. Batchelor, just the better man in that contest. Sending it on its way. Caddy marks the ball.
45 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. Going for goal number 3. Chalk up a goal for Richmond. Caddy knocking through his third of the match. Richmond have scored the last 3 goals. The Tigers by 37. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Celebration time after that one for Caddy. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Punched by Roughhead. The umpire to ball it up. Marriage really gets onto this one. Batchelor with the tap. Batted down nicely by Caddy. Edwards gets the tap. Clean tap by Wallace. He's got the footy in his hands. Hands like dinner plates. Kicks it across the ground. Well, he gave it a shot. Martin gains possession through the interception. Rance gives the ball to the man on the run. We'll have another ball up.
The Western Bulldogs are losing the battle at the stoppages. They need to get some more grunt in there, contest well and be super competitive. If they can't win the hit out, they need to force the secondary ball up if the ball doesn't fall into their hands. The umpire wants to throw it in. The ball is tapped. He's approaching the goals now. Passes by hand. Asprey with the interception. Gets a handball to the running man. Batchelor pushing his opponent in the back then.
Wallace kicks it. Nice hands. Choose to kick it. A good mark under the circumstances. Jams it on the boot. Marked by Roughhead. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Kicks it across the ground. Good mark by Johannesson. 45 metres out. They need a goal to keep that door ajar. Richard, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Your guess is as good as mine.
That won't help. They need a goal. Grimes to bring it in. Wins the hard ball. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
Two teams practically identical in stats, yet the Tigers managed to be miles ahead on the scoreboard.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. It's half-time, which means everyone gets a break, even me. The players have been down to the rooms now and they would have had some treatment, a talk from the coach, and should be ready for another half of football. I know we are.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
Morris slams it on the boot. The mark is taken by Boyd. He puts some power into that kick. Boyd presents and takes the mark. Gets boot to leather. Johannesson with the mark. 45 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. Not enough help gained from that kick.
Grimes is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. Hunt puts his boot on it. The mark will be paid. Martin puts his boot on it. Grigg with the mark. Sending it on its way, he drops the mark. Asprey is bumped off the ball. He's got a handball away, gives it to the running man. Good hand skills there. Dixon takes the mark.
Gets boot to high. Miles, the better man there. Bumps the pigskin. Rance marks it.
Rance is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice, strong mark. He boots it. The mark will be paid.
Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Griffiths with the shot. No good. Too many behinds on the board for Richmond. Richmond by 6 goals. Wood to bring it in. Great mark.
Hicken is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Good mark. He kicks the ball.
My ball, says the umpire. Roughhead wins the tap. Terrible timing by Marriage. Batchelor is able to grab it on the half volley. Now we've got a ball up. Marriage totally outclassed in that contest. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Redpath puts it on the boot. A solid mark from Smith. Stabs the ball. He wins the contest. Cramerick takes a low stab kick.
Wallace has just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel. The mark will be paid. Boyd kicks it. Martin really forced to earn that mark. He slams that on the boot. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Gets a handball to the running man. There's no contest for that mark.
Kicks it across the ground. A solid mark from Wallace. Sends it on its way. Good mark by Boyd. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. String it with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Dunkley collects it. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Dances around the boundary line. Rance with the mighty fist. Approaching the goals now. Gets the ball free. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Did he see a ghost? Batchelor tackles, guided by Cramerick. Dixon sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Asprey with the ball. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
The Bulldogs have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. Boyd loves that. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Marriage is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Roughhead. He spears the ball. Boyd with an easy mark. Jams it on the boot now. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. He has no trouble grabbing that one. 45 metres out. Johannesson takes aim for goals. It goes through for a behind. Behind's outnumbering goals this match for the Bulldogs.
Richmond just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. Prestia puts his boot on it. Martin claims the ball. He kicks the ball. He takes a strong mark. He boots it. He marks the ball. Dalhouse puts his boot on it. The mark will be paid.
Sends it on its way. Wallace with the mark.
Wallace has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Dalhouse kicks the ball. That's a mark. Suckling lining up with the goals.
Jams it on the boot. Great grab. Here's a long kick. Martin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Taken by Liberatore. Jams it on the boot now. Hands like dinner plates.
Puts boot to ball. He gets the upper hand.
Marriage kicks into his attacking 50. Griffiths with the tap. Smith aims for his man on the ground. Is in his possession. Boyd again, Richard.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
Yet another possession. Hits the running man. Dunkley kicks it from the pack. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Dixon shoots. It's hit the post. That's a behind. They've got a behind. Now they need to switch on because there's a real chance the opposition can go coast to coast and put them further behind. He has a few options. Strong mark. Slams it on the boot. Great mark under pressure.
Grigg's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Great hands. Morris with the kick. He drops the mark.
Guided by Wallace. Very timely handball by Caddy. Griffiths with the mighty fist. Wood taps it. Liberatore with the tap. Feigns a move. Handballs to the running man. Boyd has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Marriage takes it well. Sends the Sharon on its way. The contest, no match for him. Suckling one out in the square. A great effort. Booted by Dunkley. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 50 metres out. Roughhead to kick from almost directly in front of goal. He's missed it. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
The Tigers have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder the Western Bulldogs are starting to fall behind. Grimes kicks it to himself. Rance kicks it. He takes the contested mark. Wallace getting some power behind that one. A nice contested mark.
Kicked by Dalehouse. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. 45 metres out. Pumps it inside the 50. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. No angle to worry about here for Johannesson. Johannesson shoots. Richard, help me out here. What was he thinking?
That's the problem, Dennis. He wasn't. Grimes has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Puts boot to ball. He gets the upper hand. He kicks the ball. Batchelor with the mark. Miles with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Good mark.
Kicks it across the ground. Nice mark under pressure. Slams it on the boot. Wins the hardball. Here's a chance for Griffiths. 40 metres from home. Griffiths likes his chances for goal. What a great goal by Griffiths. That's number 4. The Tigers with a handy break, leading the Bulldogs 57-25. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Very happy with that kick. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Punched by Roughhead.
The Bulldogs have shown great discipline out there. They haven't given up any free kicks easily. Unfortunately, it isn't making the biggest impact on the scoreboard. He knocks it down. McIntosh with the kick. Edwards slams the ball to his boot. He wins the contested mark. Roughhead slams the ball to his boot. Kept his composure then.
Asprey covers some ground with that effort. Great grab. Puts boot to ball. Takes that one strongly. Distance could be the problem. Boyd kicks towards the forwards. Over the top of the pack. Rand speeds it wide. The contest, no match for him. That's a piercing kick from Miles.
Dalhouse wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Lining it up with the goal now. Martin with the kick. Batchelor with the mark. He kicks the ball. He claims the ball. Lennon puts his boot on it. He marks the ball.
Asprey kicks. The mark is taken by Morris. Morris sends one up towards the wing. Nice work from Wallace. Gets boot to Leather. Martin wins the marking contest. Puts boot to ball. Miles claims the ball. Kicked in a flurry. Nice work from Liberatore.
Liberatore needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Suckling with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Dalhouse kicks the ball. Tap.
Dalhouse guides it. Martin with the tap. He's heading for home. Ruffhead steers the ball towards goal. That's got to hurt it. Just missed. That was a waste. They won't get on top kicking like that. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. 30 metres from home. Johannesson going for number one. The kick just clears the line for a goal. Johannesson sinking his first goal. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
The Bulldogs are losing the battle at the stoppages. They need to get some more grunt in there, contest well, and be super competitive. If they can't win...
You might be a bit worried about the betting, but said, look, it's just that, like, Football Manager gives you like the odds of the teams to actually win, and it's like that kind of. So if you know actually sports odds, then it's like how much of the chance is to win kind of. So if it's $1.50, well, like it's like 1 in 3 times or 2 in 3 times you should win. 2 out of 3 times. If it's $1.10, yeah, like or 10 or yeah. So I'm just trying to work out that. So $1.50, like 2 out of 3 times you should win. $1.10, like it should be like 10 out of 11 times you should win, or something like that. I'm a bit unsure, but it's like that kind of.
He gets boot to the ball. He hits it. He taps the ball.
Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Caddy with the goal. This one gives them an even bigger lead. Richmond with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Bulldogs 63-32. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Caddy celebrates. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go. Deft touch from Marriage. Dunkley has the ball. I hope that's not serious. He looks to be in a lot of pain. That's pretty serious. He'll be out for at least the rest of this match. Ruffhead takes an uncontested mark. 45 metres out. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Never looked like going through. The Bulldogs are just being completely humiliated right here. Grimes assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50.
Prestiak's got a huge jump on him. He takes a strong mark. Hunt boots it. He marks the ball. Rance slams the ball to his boot. He takes a strong mark. Asprey puts his boot on it. That's a mark.
Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
Two teams practically identical in stats, yet the Tigers managed to be miles ahead on the scoreboard.
Thanks, Richo. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
It ain't over till it's over.
Roughead with first hands to the ball. Marriage just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Marriage goes to midfield. Batchelor gets the upper hand. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Taken by Caddy. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. A great effort. Floston just gauging which way that wind was blowing. 35 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Nice work from Floston. The Tigers have scored the last 2 goals. Richmond by 6 goals. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Very happy with that kick. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Both Rucks have a fair shot at this one. Roughead with the mighty fist. Roughead taps it. Dixon taps. He controls the bouncing ball. Kicked by Wallace. Spilled by Dalhouse. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Down goes Hooley. A long kick there. A great effort.
The dominance we're seeing from Richmond at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contest and take a mark inside forward 50. Floston with the shot. Floston gets the goal.
Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Smiles all round. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Claimed by Roughead. Is in his possession. Is in his possession. He's running hot, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
Yet another possession. Wow, do they need to score. The Bulldogs get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. McCraig shows the goal umpire the right signal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go.
Marriage. He's just a real workhorse in the rough, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Rough head with handball. Rance is bumped off the ball. That was a brave bump. McIntosh handballs it. Grigg gets a fist to it. He lays off the pass. Boyd kicks it. McRae with the mark.
McRae tries his luck with a shot at goal. Not a big one, but plenty of time to play.
McRae is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. He acknowledges the crowd. The Ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Both Rucks have a fair shot at this one. Roughead decisively. Clean tap by Dixon. Guided by Boyd.
The discipline the Bulldogs have shown out there has been great. The Western Bulldogs could barely coughed up a free kick, but I think that's reflective of their intensity to the ball. I'd like to see them lift their hunger levels. The Bulldogs need to be far more competitive with their clearance work. They can't win games that way. That's an elite skill handballing when being tackled. Wallace finds the running player. Dalhouse marks it.
Works it across the ground. Rand takes it well. He kicks quickly. Marks. Kicks. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Stringer, he's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. He grabs it. Dixon taking aim. Puts boot to ball. He gets the upper hand. He steadies now in front of goal.
The ball is hammered towards goal by Roughhead. So close, but just behind. The margin's big, but there's still enough time left to play. Grimes to bring it in. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Hunt with the kick. Suckling claims the ball. Kicks it. Takes it well. Martin gets a less than pretty drop putt away. Gets boot to leather. Boyd, the better man there. Jams it on the boot. Dunkley has it. Boots it. Great mark under pressure.
Rand's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. He slams that on the boot. Boyd claims the ball. He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid. Martin covers some ground with that kick. That's a mark.
Pumps the big skin. Wallace claims it. Boots it. Strong mark.
Dunkley slams the ball to his boot. A nice contested mark.
50 metres out. Stringer tries his luck with a shot at goal. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. Not enough help gained from that kick. Grimes assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Hunt having no trouble taking that one. Hunt chips it to the pocket. A solid mark from Grigg.
Grigg is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He gets boot to the ball. McIntosh with the ball. Sending it on its way. He marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Good mark.
Kicks it across the ground. Dropped by Redpath. Wood taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Jams it on the boot. Well done to keep it alive under pressure. He finds the boundary line regardless. The umpire's throw is a good one. Roughhead decisively. Martin controls. Intercept by Smith. Dishes it off by hand. Choose to kick it. A mark by Grigg. Kicks it. Over the top of the pack. Bumps the big skin. The mark is taken by Batchelor. Puts boot to ball. Marks. Bit of a concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 60 metres out. Edwards with quite a challenge in front of him. 40 metres from home. He's on a 30-degree angle. Caddy takes aim for goals. Richmond in front.
Wood has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. Loston with the shot. Richmond are in front.
Wood has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Kicks it. The ball spills to Smith. Low spearing kick. Great mark. Hastily kicked. Boyd with the mark. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Dunkley sends the ball on its way. Rand swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Dunkley guides it. Martin collects it. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
60 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. 40 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Richard, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Your guess is as good as mine.
He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Great grab. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Griffiths going for number 5. Griffiths with the goal. He's enjoying himself right now. He's smiling like the only shark at a shipwreck.
Griffiths has so much potential, he could just be anything.
There's one for the time capsule. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good bounce.
Richmond ruckmen cannot win a hit out, and their midfielders are reading the Bulldogs ruckmen like a book, and they are getting first hands to the ball. Martin heading for goal. Edwards marks the ball. He kicks the ball. Roughhead really forced to earn that mark.
Gets boot to high. Morris wins the marking contest. Slams it on the boot. Cramerick has it. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Martin with the mark. Kicks. A good mark under the circumstances. Bumps the pigskin. He was never going to get that. Good tap from Dalhouse. Clean tap by Batchelor. Good tap from Dixon. Prestiak with the tap. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Nicely intercepted by Boyd. Dunkley, cool under pressure, releases in time. Dishes it off to the running play. Off by a number of centimetres. Well, that puts another behind on the scoreboard. The biggest danger here is that they'll run out of time to turn this around.
Richmond have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover. And that's why they're on track to win this match. Boyd taking aim. They're falling behind. They must convert here. Only a behind. So many points now, they're adding up. The Bulldogs are trailing.
Grimes waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. Grimes kicks hard along the boundary line. Clearing it with ease here. Strong mark. A stab kick from France. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Asprey feeds it wide. Strong mark. Booted by Liberatore. Boyd wins the marking contest. Drops the ball. Very quiet by his standards. It's like he has the ball on a string. Dalhouse starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it go? Well, depends on the side. And the fans are riding this one home. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. He plays it to himself. Grimes boots it. The ball mopped up. Stringer collects it. We're perilously close to having the floodgates open. It's a bad feeling. This goal is vital. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
The Western Bulldogs have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. He's excited about that one. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Good bounce. Punched by Roughhead. Deft touch from Grants. Handballs from the tackle. Martin is streaming past and gets the footy. Did he see a ghost? Chips it down towards half forward. And the mark will be paid. Griffiths going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Tactically this week. Caddy grabs that one. 35 metres out. Caddy shoots. Goal to the Tigers. He's enjoying himself right now. He's smiling like the only shark in a shipwreck. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. Caddy with the goal, and he runs back into position. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Marriage with a big fist on it. Good use of the body by Morris. Marriage throws it, clear as day. Bontempelli feeds it wide. Nice contested mark by Boyd.
Boyd is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. Actually, a long kick there. He marks the ball. Bontempelli kicks it. He takes the contested mark.
Presti extends one up towards the wing. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Kicked in a flurry. Suckling ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Yet another possession. Grant taps. The spilled ball is collected. Jams it on the boot now. No one troubling him there.
Marriage. He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Caddy goes for home. Only at the home. Richmond have the advantage on the scoreboard over the Bulldogs.
Wood waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. Redpath puts it on the boot. Edwards looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Going for goal number 1. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. The Tigers by 6 goals. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. I guess it was worth a go. McIntosh taps it. Redpath taps. Smith picks it up. Shoots off the handball. Wood finds his man on the move. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Sends it on its way. Morris claims it. Kicked in a flurry. Taken by
Boyd. He's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. He picks up the loose ball. Gets a handball to the running man. Puts the head down as he runs into goal. Dixon having no trouble taking that one. He boots it. The mark will be paid.
He steadies now in front of goal. 45 metres out. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. And Anderson gets number 2. The Bulldogs get the badly needed goal. The Bulldogs really had their pants pulled down on this occasion. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between the Tigers and the Western Bulldogs?
Quite a slow game, had a few good moments though, didn't he?
Cheers, Richo. Final result, the Tigers 92 took Western Bulldogs 62. That's it for this match. Thanks to my co-commentator, Matthew Richardson.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.
Okay then, like I'll just go through, that was very bad kicking, 7 goals 20 to Bulldogs, and it was good kicking, kind of 13 goals 14 to Richmond. Basically that's 27 shots a goal to 27, so they're equal on their shots a goal, and they had more inside 50s Western Bulldogs by 8, and they just kicked that badly, so maybe I need to just adjust things, like get it more accurate, their shots a goal if I do that, and maybe to get them less effective with in the midfield or something like that, or forward line, and or something, I don't know, but said yeah, so if Richmond had done that and Western Bulldogs done that, then that's how you're gonna actually have the worst team win. So yeah, I'll just gotta adjust things and see how it goes. And look, Dustin Martin got 45. So I don't know if he does the real thing, but well, that's good. I'll see if he got some Brownlow votes. And look, 3 votes to Dustin Martin, and 2 to Mitch Wallace, and 1 to Matthew Boyd. Okay, Okay, I'm going to have a 5-minute break before I start the next game. I'm just having a look what it is. Adelaide versus Brisbane. Brisbane had a win in the first game. It was only against Carlton though, and Adelaide had a loss somehow, but only a slight loss to I'll just try and work out who it is. To Geelong, kinda. Yeah, so yeah, so if Adelaide lose, they're out. But I really suspect that they're going to win, so I've got to do the odds and then get back to the game in about 5 minutes time. Okay, see ya.